Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So we are back out here this weekend. I think where we left off last weekend, we were filling up all of our piers, and man, last weekend was rough. It was really hot, really sunny, no breeze, and we had so much concrete to deal with.
So the concrete foundation is done. All the piers are placed. A couple of them we placed this morning, so they're not completely cured, but we can work around that. We're about to start slinging steel. We bought the cheapest little wire feed welder, just because that's all you really need for this super thin, like 18 gauge metal. We're gonna give that a whirl. If the thing works out well for us, we'll put the Amazon link in the description for you. I messed around with it a little bit during the week house, and the thing actually welds outstanding for a welder that's under $100. So we'll let you know how that works out, and of course we'll show you how it welds. But here we go, steel foundation. So we were rocking along, having a good day. Britt had just gotten done securing the last of the vapor barrier. I was insulating and putting the subfloor on, and we heard what sounded like wind through the trees. And before we could say WTF, it was pouring rain. And then it stopped, and we looked at the weather forecast, and it said no more rain. So we kept going. And then a few minutes later, a black cloud rolled in out of nowhere, and it started pouring. Talking biblical downpour. All over our insulation, all over $1,900 worth of insulation and plywood. We had insulation laying on the vapor barrier that we couldn't cover up in time. It's soaked, it's ruined. Probably lost the 3 sheets of plywood that I have on. We covered them up with plastic, but they're probably screwed because now they're soaked and covered up. There had been no rain in the forecast. We had watched it all week. There was supposed to be no rain till Tuesday. This morning it changed to starting to rain tomorrow afternoon. Now it's poured for a couple hours today and tore down all our vapor barrier because it filled up with water because it wasn't covered yet. Let me show you the fun we had today. Vapor barrier is stretched in the places where it's not torn down and ruined. Torn to shreds. Full of water. Torn to shreds. That's all torn to shreds. Holes ripped in it where we had screws through it to help secure it. All this insulation, 2 full bags of insulation, which is like $160 worth. 3 $40 sheets of plywood, ruined. insulation laying on the ground. It'll disintegrate if I try to pick it up, so I'm just going to leave it there. I'm sure it's ruined anyway. I mean, it rained a lot, real fast. There's the old spot where the ground used to be like a trampoline, if you've looked at our previous videos. Needless to say, I'm not happy. We lost a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of time, and a considerable amount of money today. It wasn't supposed to rain. We did this because it wasn't supposed to rain.